What's up, guys? NBA Talk, April 28th, 2018. Saturday basketball for you. I had to redo this video. Thank you, Elijah, for telling me about the video that I uploaded. That was not the right one. I ended up deleting the video file that I wanted to upload. So I have to do this video all over again. For those who saw that 45-second video, I deleted that, so it no longer exists. Here is a retake, like do this video all over again. So here it is. Of course, you see the title, Oklahoma City Thunder Big Three needs to be broken up. That's the emphasis of what I'm talking about in this video. I did a recap for the Utah Jazz versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, so let me just go through it real quick. Utah Jazz 96-91. It went down last night. I didn't get to put out a review. I did watch the game, but I didn't put out the time to put out a review because I was asleep after the game. I just went straight to bed after that. So yeah, Oklahoma City Thunder is eliminated from the playoffs. The Utah Jazz move on to the second round to face the Houston Rockets. That's going to be a big-time battle. Oklahoma City Thunder had a pretty good first half. Their defense was definitely the big thing in that game. The first quarter was fantastic. The Utah Jazz were able to get themselves a little bit together. Their defense really got themselves together in that second quarter. And then it would be in the third quarter where the Utah Jazz would really take over this game. Their defense was on point. Their transition was matching up with Russell Westbrook, who was overly aggressive tonight. Well, last night. He was overly aggressive because he had to carry the load too, because Paul George wet the bed. He choked. Carmelo Anthony, he was a no-show. The bench players were a no-show. Steve Adams showed up for the really his biggest game this series happened last night, because he was able to get the upper hand of Rudy Gobert, who has been handling him, canceling him out throughout this entire series. Rudy Gobert did a very good job, but tonight Steve Adams got him back, played excellent well. But Russell Westbrook, he was pretty much the concept. All the news, all the basketball news that was talking about Russell Westbrook and his antics with in the game, with his 43 shot attempts, 19 3 attempts. And then you have the fan interaction situation that's been talked about, replayed over and over, the post-interview. It's just like a whole bunch of stuff went down. I do acknowledge Paul George did get fouled. Paul George did get fouled in that, I think it was the fourth quarter. They should have called it. They didn't call it. It is what it is, man. I don't know what else to say else. I don't know what they can do to change that, because they had a huge sequence of missing shots all over the place in the final few seconds. They were missing shot after shot after shot after shot. No one could make a shot. Like, the defense for the Utah Jazz was not all the way on point. I think there was a few times where the Oklahoma City Thunder could have won that game, could have tied that series up. Like, throughout the fourth quarter, it was like back and forth. The Utah Jazz has a 10-point lead. The Oklahoma City Thunder shortened this to like around 2 points. They did it multiple times, but just could not deliver in the final few seconds to send it to overtime or maybe possibly win the game. That was the case. Oklahoma City Thunder just was not all the way together. That fourth quarter was a botch thing for them. Utah Jazz, fantastic. Donovan Mitchell is really convincing me that he's the rookie of the year for sure. If you count the playoffs, he will be my rookie of the year. I'm just looking at it as a regular season standpoint, what you did in the regular season, and I think that Ben Simmons was the most consistent guy. He had the most wins for his teams. 50 wins compares to a 48 win Utah Jazz. There's a difference there. But I would definitely, if Donovan Mitchell gets it, I would not be that mad. I would not be mad. Actually, yeah, I won't be mad at all because he would definitely deserve it. No one else. Donovan Mitchell has made a clear case that he could deserve the Rookie of the Year. You have Ingles playing very, very well this series. Like, he had that hero game a couple of games ago. And then tonight he had a very good game too. Derek Favors did good too. Ricky Rubio went down and left the game in 7 minutes in the first quarter or the second. He came out, and yeah, that was the case. Utah Jazz goes on to face the Houston Rockets, which is going to be a big, epic battle. Utah Jazz, you're not going to face a dysfunctional team. You're going to face a fully utilized team. You're facing multiple people that you have to defend at all times. So that's a big case for you, Utah Jazz. So tough road, man. I don't even think you're going to win. Oklahoma City Thunder, the concept for this video, they need to break it up. Carmelo Anthony needs to go. He's going to stay with his contract because he's going to get 28 mil for the next season. He's not going to get that type of money again. He is not going to get that type of money again. So he's going to stay. He's not going to terminate his contract. But I think the Oklahoma City Thunder need to trade him. You can't move Russell Westbrook because his contract is tied. And I doubt anybody goes to... I don't think anybody's going to want him now because there's going to be so much controversy about this dude now moving forward about how he plays, saying that he can't play with others, he takes so many shots, like he's inconsistent in his production even though he produces a lot, but it doesn't produce towards a win. That is the big difference. Paul George had a terrible game, and a lot of people are saying he's going to LA. Everybody's saying, oh, he's going to LA. After this game, he ain't playing no more. He's teased that he wants to stay, but also teased that he could go somewhere else. So it's a 50-50. He's not trying to pick a side or anything. He's trying to see, like, I have my options. I ain't going to stay in a certain place. It may not be even LA. But everybody wants him to be in LA Lakers uniform. We'll see what happens there. I would rather much have Paul George be in an Oklahoma City Thunder uniform because I think he fits better with Russell Westbrook, with just those two. Like, Carmelo Anthony could leave, replace Carmelo Anthony with someone who could play two, like at the two. Maybe not the two because I see Andre Robertson will come back. We don't know what condition he's going to be in. They definitely need someone else that could score for a minimum. Like, give them like 15 points or so to help them out. Like, they don't have to be a big-time star because Russell Westbrook and Paul George are going to be the main scorers. That's how I'm going to see it. They don't need a third guy who demands the ball so much and doesn't have to do all types of things. He needs it a specific way or anything. He could be versatile, I could say. But he needs to be able to play defense and score the ball. That's all I can really say. So, yeah. Utah Jazz, congratulations. Go on to the second round to face the Houston Rockets. Oklahoma City Thunder, you need changes. You might have to change your head coach because he deserves blame in this. Even though you have Russell Westbrook, who was just bad for this series. Even though he has been one of the more consistent guys for the Oklahoma City Thunder, is not a way to win. So that's it for me. Peace out.